welcome back, my lovely people. Empath Divine Intuitive here. I hope when you catch this video, you are having a blessed day. So I was going to channel this message here, but I am going to use my channel deck. But immediately I was picking up the image of someone just like start packing boxes and just like enough is enough here, right? And I had the shoulders at the bottom of the deck here, new home, new place coming. And I feel like that is the agenda here that's going to be happening with a lot of people here. There is a move coming in. Some of you might have to be the one to make that actual physical move here. And I know for some of you, you might say, well, it's easier said than done because I don't know either where the hell I'm going to. One of my cars flew. I don't know where the hell I'm going to, or I don't have the money and the funds of where I want to go to. But I feel like it's more so about getting yourself prepared for it, okay? So it's kind of like the universe is going to send this joke towards you, okay? You might even start seeing like numbers, like in the beginning of your spiritual journey here, you probably was seeing a lot of spiritual numbers, right? There probably was a lot of numbers you kept seeing repeatedly, and then as your time went on in your journey, you stopped seeing those numbers, right? If it's not numbers, it's going to be something that's symbolic for you. It's something that you, your guides and ancestors know this is y'all thing that y'all communicate with confirmation. You probably didn't see it as much, but it's going to start revving up, okay? And I feel like June, July, and August is one of the 3 triple months here that is going to start like revving up again, okay? I do feel for the good amount of you something fast is going to happen. Now again, when it talks about that move, right, it's like an image I see. Either somebody starts packing their stuff in their car and they're hitting like a road or a highway and they're driving. They could be crying angry tears. They don't know where they're going, but they know they got to get the hell out of whatever situation that they're in. So maybe some of you guys are living in an unhealthy dynamic, you know, maybe an unhealthy relationship, maybe living with toxic family members or friends, roommates, whatever. But you know enough is enough. And I feel like for some of you, 7 is significant. 7 could be significant. Maybe you were living in a certain place for 7 years here, or it's just something about the number 7, okay? 7 could also be symbolic for July, or some of you could be born on the 7, or your life path number could be a 7, whatever, okay? But if it is a life path number, 7 is also related to spiritual awakening, okay? So I do feel like the soul is tapped in, like awakened here. The image I've seen is someone upset, crying tears, but driving. There's a highway. You don't know where you're going, but you got your bags packed and you know that you have to leave, okay? Now, for some of you, this leave is going to be you solo. For others, it's going to be with your kids. For others, it's going to be maybe you leave and you trust somebody with your kids for like a couple of weeks or so, and then you come back and get your kids, okay? That's going to be whoever it be. You're going to, again, be tapped into the divine. You're going to be tapped into your spiritual team and your ancestors to tell you what is the best route for you, okay? I'm hearing coast is clear, so it's kind of giving me like the coast is clear for you to make this type of move. Moving in silence is going to be very important for this type of move that you have to do here, collectives, okay? Moving in silence, meaning not telling everybody. Because what's going to happen, as some warning marks is going to happen, is that if you were to tell somebody that you're about to pack up and go, you are going to find people, they're saying enablers. So maybe this is people that's been enablers in your life. They're going to find ways to try to stop you from doing this. And it's because of 2 things. Physically, you probably help them out. If it is toxic family members you're living with, or friends, whatever relationships, you probably help them out a lot. So to them, my cushion is gone, my money is gone, your energy is gone, okay? They are enablers, so they are blessing blockers, okay? That's my name for them, blessing blockers. So they're gonna find a way to block your blessings, but they're gonna come at it in a manipulative type way. It's gonna make it seem like as if they care about you, and they're gonna try to find ways to manipulate and convince your mind that this is crazy, you don't know what can happen, I care about you. What if this happened? What if that happened? It may trick you a little bit to make it feel like it's valuable, like it's valid, but in a way it's not valid, because again, I feel like your guides and ancestors is going to shoot something to you to let you know, no, do not deviate from the plan. So I do feel like you may have someone that you trust, a reliable source that understands it, that you're going to tell. But then I feel for others, you are going to say, no, I'm not telling a lot of people these things, because you are going to have blessing blockers, okay? For others, it may even be like you get some boxes, crates, whatever, and you're just going to start packing. You might start doing this weeks or days before you're going. Now, what I meant in the beginning when I said If some of you going, listen, yes, I do want to leave from where I'm living at. Maybe you guys want to move to a different town, a different city, a different state, whatever, or a different country, right? And the two things that I feel, which is common sense, right, that could be affecting a lot of us when we want to move, right, is money, right? If we don't have the money and resources, how the hell are we going to get from point A to point B, right? But then for others, like I said, it could be you don't know where to go. Okay, boom. What the universe wants you to do is you have to shift your perception. And you're going to have to do this with your mind, and you're going to have to do this with your physical. So your higher self is going to be speaking to you. I'm hearing eat clean, okay? So maybe what you're going to be doing up until before you guys are going to take this shift, because remember, this is a collective read, so everybody's shift is going to be different. Not everybody's going to move at the same time. Everybody's shift is going to be different, but maybe up until that time you may get the urge to eat clean. Eat clean may be whatever you're eating now. You may do the total opposite. I feel like if it is, it's because you're cleansing your body out and your mind out, so that when you take this shift here, you're going to make this move. Now, even if you're already eating clean, right, you're still doing some type of purge, okay? It's going to be some type of purge or some type of detox that you're going to be doing. I feel for some of you, you are feeling these symptoms, but you don't know it yet. So if you've been feeling a little sick, a little queasy, you're having a lot of migraines here, you're not getting a lot of sleep here, restless nights, you're having unexplainable aches, even if you were to go to the doctor, dentist, whatever you do, they don't see anything. It's a shift here. So I feel like what this shift is it's an incision. It's aligning you. The universe is getting you to pull in that direction you need to go. And also what's happening is you're cleaning house, meaning you're cleaning yourself from top to bottom, so that when you get this message download to take this move, nothing or no one can stop you. Okay, so I'm hearing listen crystal clear here. So it's like, listen, maybe what I'm telling you, they're telling you to listen crystal clear here. Now, what I mean by this, even if you don't have no funds in your pocket, or you have just a little bit of money, but you know it's not enough money to get you to where you want to be at, or it could be like you guys ain't got a job right now, whatever the case may be, right? There's a will, there's a way. We all have to realize that all of us have a divine contract when we come here on earth. Okay, we have a divine contract here. Yeah, we may not know it. We may know some of it. Sometimes our contract may switch up, but it's going to switch up for the better. And that's another thing. Someone also is having some type of fear, because you had a plan set in motion, and the shit just did a whole 360 here. It's two reasons why that could have happened. It wasn't meant, okay? And the divine was trying to get you like pushed out a little bit more to be ready for it. And also it was shaking the table to get you to walk away from something. So maybe that could have been a job. Maybe you thought something was ready for you when you left your job, and then you're pissed like, oh my God, I left my job because I thought this was supposed to happen. But I felt like the universe and your ancestors and guides push you a little bit to get you to get out of your comfort zone, to get you prepared, okay? Some of you had high hopes for something and you got rejected. I always say, a rejection, yes, it's going to make you mad, but there's always a blessing bigger than that. And sometimes I feel like the universe gives you a little sample of what it is that you could get. It could be close to it or better than it, okay? Just know that the universe, your guide, your ancestors, God, you know, whoever you're praying to, they have a bigger plan for you. Your higher self have a bigger plan for you, okay? Now I'm hearing fasting. So some of you might even get this urge to fast and pray. Do it, okay? If you just get this urge out of nowhere, like, yo, I'm about to fast for like 2 days, I'm gonna just drink water and I'm just gonna pray, say my psalms or whatever you're gonna do it. Because again, I feel like the divine is trying to get your mental, your third eye, your crown chakra is trying to get you aligned, to get you prepared for this. Because again, I'm gonna repeat again, even if you don't know realistically how this is going to happen, right? Because it's like, yeah, universe, yeah, spirit guys, this sound good. I'm going to move and have all this stuff. I ain't got no dough, no bread. But the thing is, it's like the universe is trying to get you to shift your perception, to change your limited belief system here so that you can be ready, okay? So you can practice this, okay? So some tips you can do, and I even say some of these things on my You Matter, if you check that page out, it's like, boom, if you know right now by listening to me that you know that you want to move, you know that you're ready to leave, you know where you want to go, you need to say it every day that that's where you're going, okay? If you don't know where you want to be, you know that the divine is going to put you in the right city and town and place that's going to have opportunities, that's going to have whatever it is that you want in there. You have to say it every day like clockwork. I'm talking about multiple times a day. So whenever you get anxious about something, you get upset, you have to say it. It's like you're going to keep rewriting your conscious, rewriting your limited belief system here, okay? The universe and your guides is going to get you to do these things, whatever I'm saying, fasting, whatever I'm saying, cleansing, whatever you got to do. It's trying to get you to shift physically, and you're going to be doing things to shift mentally, okay? I hate to say this too. In this process of this change that's about to happen, things are going to be exposed. True colors are going to come out about people here. Again, it's like the universe, your guides and spiritual team, excuse me, is clearing house so that there is no more interruptions. Some of you I even could feel going, what the hell took so long? Some of you been waiting for your change for a decade, maybe more than that. It takes longer. We have to realize divine timing. And listen, I got to realize that too. I ain't gonna front. I got to realize that too. It be making me frustrated, but divine timing is always different from our physical man-made time, right? And then a lot of times we have to take care of things within ourselves before we could be prepared. So if you still hanging on to the past, or you still entertaining toxic relationships, people, you doing things you ain't got no business doing, that's showing the universe you're not ready for it. If you're constantly speaking negative and saying, I'm always broke, I'm not going to have this, the universe go, oh, they're not ready for this. So it may be some things you still had to work on. Maybe you had to cleanse your bloodline. It's things you may have to do. But I do feel like these 3 months are crucial, and now you're ready for it, okay? This is a long message here because I channeled this, and mind you, I was going to pull out the cards, and I just had a really deep channel. So I really hope that it is resonating for you. I was going to try to put this on TikTok, but I can't because it went over 10 minutes. So it's not meant for TikTok. It's meant for this channel. So I'm going to see if anything else comes out because the wind is on my card. So we have inheritance, money owed to you. So who knows? There could be inheritance that come in, unexpected money. Listen, I just said this on somebody's zodiac sign. I think I said this for water signs. If I'm not mistaken, I think I said this for Sag, Cancer, and Scorpio. But I am feeling a little bit of Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo in this too. That if you've been having like this download, that you have a feeling that there's money owed to you. If some of you had like you got 2 parents that passed away, or 1 parent that passed away, or you got like grandparents or something, like you just could feel it in your heart that your family is doing something shady, or they did something shady. If you were the oldest child or the baby, shit, you even could be the middle child, right, or the only child, but you still feel something's wrong. Like you feel like there's a house or something in your name. It's something, you just can feel it. That's what's getting ready to become available here, okay? I'm telling you, like it's inheritance and money owed's been coming out in a lot of reads here, okay? Look, confirmation, money is coming. You see what I'm talking about? So some of you have this energy here that you're like, listen, I don't got no money to do this move. I don't know how I'm going to do what you're going to do, okay? Now, I do feel there might be a tiny little bit of you that's listening to me that might say, listen, I don't want to move. I'm actually praying to keep my house. Because maybe there could be something going on with family trying to take a house that's owed to you with this inheritance thing. Or maybe it could just be like you have a house or it's your rent or something like that, and you're stressing to hope that you can continue to pay your mortgage or your rent or something like that. That's going to apply to you too. That money is going to come, so it's still going to be the same thing, that you're going to be getting shifted and aligned to where you need to be, okay? But just know, the money is going to start flying. The money is going to start coming in, okay? But you have to shift your perception, and I'm just being real. Like, it's hard as hell to shift your perception sometimes, right? Like when you're constantly going through setbacks after setbacks, rejection after rejection, negative after negative, it is hard, right? Decline after decline. Like, it's hard to shift your perception when you're in this current 3D reality, okay? And I'm telling you that it's normal, but what I am telling you is it can be done. It has to take a lot of blood, sweat, and dedication. And a lot of times it's just always as simple as your word of action. The power of the tongue is powerful, right? I let go would no longer serve me. See what I'm saying? So that's confirmation what I was channeling. Like, you're gonna have to let go of a lot of things that don't serve you. It may even be, I'm sorry, but the divine may start pulling things from your life right now. That card just flew in the air. You may have to start, getting things pulled out of your life right now so that you can be able to have these things, okay? All right, so we have another channel message here. Going to a concert or a jazz fest, having fun. Honestly, I just feel like you guys are going to be able to enjoy your life and be able to do the things that you always wanted to do. Maybe some of you, thank you. Maybe some of you are worried about summer and are you going to be able to do things and have fun and do these things, but you are. And this is the card my son got for me. Wipe your eyes. Wipe your tears, the storm's almost over. Exactly. I know somebody's been crying hard, stressed out hard, just really going through the mud and then some, but it's going to change. Wow. We have 1 to 8 months moving on up. It could be a job, new life, new home, social life here. There could be contracts coming in. Some of you too could be getting a moving type contract job, remote type job or contract job that you could be able to like move or something like that. So pay attention to these job sites that you're on. or your alerts that you get or something like that of that sort, or it even could be something posted. You know, like you go places and they be having like those little like bulletin boards or something like that. I don't know why I'm seeing that, but it can even be that as too. I'm seeing Coach USA. That's like a coach bus. So I don't know if some of you are going to be catching a coach bus or something like that. But just know that look, bottom of the day, train your mind to be a magnet for success. And that's like one of the key things. Like, we have to train our mind. And it's hard to train your mind because, let's be real, a lot of us have been through a lot of things in our life. And a lot of us didn't be able to have the luxury of having like parents or guardians install positivity in our brain, because remember, when we're little, our brain is a sponge and we soak up so much stuff that we hear, right? So if you have toxic parents who always say you're a failure, or they didn't show you love and they said negative things to you, it implants in your head for a very, very long time, right? And you start to believe it. So when you believe in something, you literally attract what you believe in. So that tends to happen. Some of you attract negative relationships, etc., etc., etc. And then that's what that happens. You know what I mean? That's what happens with that. So it's hard, right? Some of us is up in age and we have to literally rewrite our brain over. But the beautiful, powerful thing about our brain here, with that high conscious here, we literally can't do it. It takes time, but we can literally do it here. Okay, so this was my channel message. I didn't even want to pull no more cards out because I feel like what I channeled was very strong. This is a confirmation. Whenever you see this, I don't even feel like I want to tag anything under this video. I'm just gonna let YouTube do whatever they gotta do to it. It get to it, get to share it. You know, I appreciate if you guys could share and support. But this is a confirmation that you guys are gonna move. You're moving ahead in life. And even if it's not about you wanting to move, it's still about this energy of moving on up. So it's whatever that you're stuck in right now, that you're tired of, and you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. And that's another symptom too that I feel some of you are feeling. You're feeling so tired, like you're exhausted. You don't want to go to a certain job no more. You're just tired of everything. It could be your environment. You're just sick of it. And that's another sign that it's closing out. And it's like, it's the last little bit of it. And it's like, it's done. But it is that sign that whatever it is, whether it's you wanting to move, whatever it is, you're ready to change your life here, that it's definitely getting ready to happen for you, okay? So I hope this channel message resonates with what it is. It is timeless. It ain't no time date on it. But I did say, you know, June, July, and August seems to be really like hot numbers there. But this is for any time when this is meant. Somebody can have something happen for them good tomorrow when you see this or whenever. And I pray that, okay? So thank you for your support here. Don't forget, you guys could check on my You Matter channel. I do a lot of upliftment, motivation, things about the subconscious and stuff. I do videos on there. I do post every other couple of weeks. I don't post as much, but I did put a new video that's up there as well. So check it out. And yeah, I will catch you guys next time with another read here. Take care of yourself. Stay blessed.